The HOA fined me $50,000 for controlling the water levels on my own lake. This wasn't just some puddle. It was the sanctuary I built with my own two hands, a place of peace for my family. The HOA president stood on my property, smirking, threatening to foreclose on everything I owned. So I walked to the dam, pulled the lever, and I dropped the dam gate. But while they watched the water rise, they had no idea that their panic was part of my plan. They thought they had me cornered, but they were about to find out they never had any power over my lake at all. Where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. And if you believe no homeowner should ever be bullied by a power-hungry HOA, hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss them getting what they deserve. The morning air still had a bit of a chill, the kind that feels clean in your lungs. Mist was rising off the lake in lazy gray ribbons, and the only sound was the gentle plink of my daughter Maria's fishing lure hitting the water. She was 14, all legs and quiet concentration, and watching her cast from the dock was one of the few things that could truly settle my mind. I was over by the dam, my hand resting on the cold steel wheel of the sluice gate. It moved a fraction of an inch under my touch, smooth and certain. I'd poured the concrete for this dam myself, welded the gate, and calibrated the outflow down to the gallon. It wasn't just a structure, it was a promise of stability, of a quiet life after years of a not-so-quiet one. This lake was our sanctuary, the place we came to heal after my wife passed. It was my life's work, sitting right there in front of me. "Catch anything yet, kiddo?" I called out, my voice low so I wouldn't spook the fish. She just shook her head, a small smile playing on her lips. That was enough. The peace was shattered by the crunch of tires on the gravel road leading to my property. Not one car, but two. A pristine white SUV and a sedan with some generic community safety logo on the side. Doors slammed shut with aggressive finality. I straightened up, my good mood evaporating like the morning mist. 3 figures marched toward me, and leading the charge was Karen Whitman, the president of our homeowners association. She was a woman who wielded a clipboard like a weapon, her face set in a permanent state of disapproval. Flanking her were Louise, her secretary who looked like she practiced her sneer in the mirror, and some beefy guy in a security polo I'd never seen before. Karen didn't bother with a hello. She stopped a few feet away, her eyes scanning my dam with disgust, as if I'd built a monument to bad taste. "Jack Mercer," she announced, her voice sharp enough to cut glass. "We've issued you a final warning. Your unauthorized manipulation of the community water table has to stop. Immediately." I just looked at her, then at the lake, on my land. "Karen, we've been over this. I'm not manipulating a community water table. I'm managing the water level on my own private property to prevent erosion. It's basic engineering." She let out a short, humorless laugh. "Oh, we've heard all about your engineering background. It doesn't give you the right to violate Covenant 17B, subsection D. We held an emergency board meeting. You're being fined." She had Louise step forward and shove a thick envelope into my hand. "What is this?" I asked, though I had a sinking feeling in my gut. Karen's smile was pure venom. "That is a fine for $50,000, payable within 30 days. For non-compliance,